Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're continuing our first playthrough of Stellaris. Let's get started. We have an idle leader. He is the scientist, Jaritan Nip. He is not a good counselor. He would be good on a science ship. We don't have any need to use a science ship right at the moment. I think we're currently in between wars. Do I need 22 cruisers and 5 destroyers at Breathloop? What is this fleet doing here? I guess I was building it in a hurry because I was concerned. I wonder if I should get rid of some of these ships. I think I will. Yeah, we're going to get rid of a couple destroyers here. Let's see. We were... Let's actually look real quick. So who's our next war we're going to fight? We could think about fighting Kelzon. I think we were thinking about fighting a war to subjugate Kelzon. Oh, that's the independent Rexar Republic. Did they just destroy Kelzon? Oh, they're already at war with Kelzon. I think it looks like they've taken over those planets. Where's the independent Rexar Republic? We have really good relations with these guys. We must be peace and they must be peace. They could be at war for a while, we don't really know. So we're not going to go to war with them right away. We could go to war with Jahetma Dominion, that's probably the way to go here. So we got like 150,000 points worth of... Give me a break, come on. You literally just started my stream. Why is it like this? Okay. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my work instant messages were going off. Okay. Anyway. So I'm a little tired today. I apologize in advance if I'm like slightly grouchier than usual. Let's see. Try to pick the most chill game possible. I didn't think I'd be able to deal with Kerbal Space Program 2's bugs, which is normally what I would have been playing on a Friday. But we're almost at the weekend, and we got some Space Wars to fight, and things are gonna go good. Okay, so Jahetma Dominion. I wanna. Oh, we have no influence. We gotta wait for our influence to go up before we can declare war on anybody. Unless we can just. I guess to make them a vassal, we don't have to. Do anything special here. Nendi. I think Nendi just needs a crew quarters. So we can station ships there. And maybe, oh, it's already got the FTL inhibitor, that's good. Does it? It says it does. There's an icon here, but it doesn't, is there multiple starports at the system or something? I know it's saying that we have an FTL inhibitor there. Go figure. The only thing I'm thinking is if we do a war of subjugation against the Jahetma Dominion, it's going to cost me like 1 million influence, so I want to start taking over stuff on the other side here without going through Savix Cost first. And Savix Cost is already also our vassal. I don't have the influence to integrate them. Too many allies. We gotta make some more enemies. Now we can take on the Sacred Juvan Alliance. That might be the way to go here. We have some unexplored territory here that we gotta check out. There's an unidentified empire, the Aether, that's not part of the galactic community that I think we're gonna want to invade at some point, or at least figure out what's going on with them. They might be like the menace that threatens the galaxy or something. I don't know if that's even a thing. I think it is. But I think if we subjugate these guys, we could still go through the Sacred Juvan Alliance and work through whatever this stuff is and take over some of these guys. Let's go Imperium to neutral, that's okay. We can also start to integrate some of our subjects. I'm gonna move this fleet down here. Oh, another fleet here. What is this guy? I guess this is like a good scout fleet for taking over outposts. Now, if we go to war with these guys, the Juvan Alliance will also come after us. Or the I don't think they're the big threat here. I think Jahetma's the big threat. Let's go ahead and declare war on Jahetma.
We have declared war.
You've sown the seeds of chaos, and now you're reaping their fruits. Okay. So we have to hit our war goals here because we have no claims on their territory. Fleet has been fully repaired. But why? I mean, we've been at war like multiple times. You should know this by now. Where the hell did these guys come from? Hold on. Oh, we got this guy here. Okay, that's fine. He's actually already on his way to Verana. I forgot that we had a couple Jahetma holdings that were like encircled within our territory here. We got fleet combat. We're going after this station, it looks like.
Hostile station.
I have to look at that. There's no enemies, there's no opposition there. This is a Star Fortress, so they might have some cool weapons that we can look at.
Under attack.
Doesn't look like it.
Spaceport lost.
Okay, yeah, so they took one of our outposts while we were doing that, and we're about to take it back immediately here. This is our fleet, this is our fleet. So we double the size of their fleet here. I'm gonna go slow. First of all, so we can watch... Oh, they jumped out, okay. Oh, we've got a research topic here. Let's go get that immediately. This is a science ship, it doesn't have a leader. That's what we have written up here for. Research. Tell you, buddy. I wonder if we should have another... We do have another science ship in the vicinity here. Let's have that one move down this way. We can stop. I'm gonna start bombarding this planet. Because if we build up enough influence, we will eventually be able to make a claim to this. We probably want to get this first, though, or Macus. Okay, we got the station here. Oh, this is the one they took from us that we just took back.
Construction.
Okay, we can go blow up the station now. That was the crew quarters, yeah. Siren Citizen Confederation wants to end their rivalry with us. Even realize we were rivals. Okay. Timed project. We're already sending somebody there. They're sending a fleet to interrupt our bombardment. That's okay. Little teeny tiny dinky minky fleet. Is that it? Oh, I guess those are all wreckage now. Okay, so we gotta get our other science ship all the way down to here. This one's actually closer. Send that to here. This one could go over here. And then if we get a scientist on here, this person's a governor. They don't have particular governing benefits, and we need them right here now, so I'll have them go here. They can research that project while we take over Ramacus. Okay, now as we were saying, I think we're still bombarding this, yes. Look at what the armies are like here. It's not that many. I mean, it's 896. It's a pretty good amount, actually.
Hostile fleet engaged.
That would be here, I guess. It's not really a fleet. It looks like their science ship emergency jumped. We're going to destroy their troop transports, or we already did destroy their troop transports. Now we're going after this citadel, or whatever that is. It's got a lot of firepower, holy crap. I'm going to slow this down. I want to see what the citadel is actually doing offensive-wise. There's a lot of defense platforms. It looks like it's launching fighters. It's getting some hits on us. We should win, though. All these fighters circling around here are our fighters attacking them. Actually, those might be our fighters returning after a sortie back to their carrier ships. I think they are also launching fighters. Yeah, these things are launching fighters too. I can't tell if we have enough point defense to deflect them or if we're taking damage.
Hostile
We'll be interesting to see what the summary looks like here. We lost 3 destroyers. Okay. We did actually take some losses there, but we took the starbase. That's the important thing. And then let's see what other fleet combat we're involved in here. 47.8. Yeah, we got these guys under control. We double the size of their fleet. Might take a couple casualties here, but that's okay. Alright, we got another fleet coming out of here. Gonna bring these guys down to reinforce. I want to bring my science ship down there, but I'm gonna have to hold off a little bit because there's another battle there. These guys are gonna bombard Ramacus. Or through Sango, rather. I think we're gonna prioritize capturing Ramacus. Watch this big fleet combat. There's so many ships floating out here. Looks like we defeated them. Probably took a couple losses there. Okay, we lost 4 destroyers. We lost 9 destroyers, a corvette, 2 frigates, and 4 cruisers, and another corvette. Well, that's what the destroyers and corvettes are for. They're to take all the casualties so that we don't lose our battleships. We're gonna go attack this before they build up another fleet and decide to hit us some more. Actually, we should probably attack Semesta. No, I gotta get rid of this fleet first. I'm gonna go for this first. After we wipe these guys out, then we're gonna go for Semesta. And the spaceborne organics here are pretty inconsequential. Yeah, it's definitely good if we wipe these guys out before this other fleet arrives in the zone. Okay, let's get our research guy in here now. Now that we've kind of cleared the sector, we still have to take over the planet. be getting in the sector at the same time as those guys do. We should be able to outnumber them and kill them though.
Debris analyzed.
Alright, that was which one? Burana. Okay, figured. We could probably... Do we have multiple research projects here? I think we do. How are we doing with...
Fleet engaged.
Check that out in a second. How are we doing with troops over here? 913 still. I'm happy that we're starting to get into like the big fleet combats finally. It's not so one-sided anymore. I mean, it still is kind of one-sided, but I mean, these are big battles.
Research
Kind of.
complete.
That wasn't as big a battle as I thought it would be, actually. Okay, we've got gene modification points for our species. We still haven't tried that out yet, the gene modification. We could get a clone army. We already have super soldiers. Do we need a clone army? I don't know. This is all about edicts. Not really super concerned about any of these things, so I guess we'll go for the clone army. It's cheap. We'll get a new batch of technologies to research. These cruisers are playing catch up here. You guys are going after the space amoeba currently. Now I suspect, debating whether to go after this guy or whether to go to Semesta. I think we should try to go after that guy before it gets to Semesta. Oh, there's another one. Man, they just keep coming. Okay, maybe we should try to take Semesta then. I think we're gonna lose Dongal though. That's the thing, because of the FTL inhibitor. Let's retreat back to Dongal. Maybe we can use this station's defenses. I'm gonna give up this research project, but that's okay. Senate floor is in session. We're voting on repealing the Astral Studies Network. This is a blue resolution. Astral Studies Network increases diplomatic weight from tech, so we definitely don't want to repeal that. Can we declare war with these guys at the same time that we're at war with the other guys? We should be able to, right? No. I guess not. I don't know. We might as well start making some moves against them. There's nothing here, so we don't even need to bother with the system. Unless we want to claim it. We don't necessarily have to. So we're going to withdraw to Dongal here. I think it's going to be no station defenses, so it probably doesn't help us out too much. But I want to see where these guys go. It's 13,000, that's 47,000. We still have over 100,000, even though we lost a bunch of little troops. What's this guy doing at Ramaka? Still bombarding. Bombardment takes forever, kills me. And our troops aren't that strong either, compared to their troops, I guess. Not sure if that's because they're defending or because they have some special upgrades. They probably have some special upgrades that we don't. The kinetic artillery, very good. Resource storage capacity plus 20,000. That sounds really handy. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's an expensive one. It's gonna take a while. Leak detected. Where's that? Okay, I'm glad it gave me that heads up. That fleet's bigger than the one that we have over at Wanya. I think this combat is the one at Wanya right now. And they have so much production over here. The problem is like half of our fleet is on the other side of the board here. so we're not using our full firepower. We do have a good fleet at Hydrobius covering that wormhole, so we don't have a repeat of the incident from before. We're already working on a Citadel upgrade, but we got 800 more days on that. I think I need to bring in this cruiser destroyer fleet here. Oh no, we were keeping this in the area to ward off pirates, I think. I mean, we're okay to lose some ships, honestly. We have way more than we can actually fund. We could start building some ships up here, though, to reinforce the whatever armada that is. Let's see what this fleet has in it currently. So lots of destroyers, corvettes, cruisers. Okay, this is actually a pretty well-rounded fleet. I think I want to add more battleships, actually. We also have to update our ship designs. I forgot. Let's go ahead and do that now. I think that's in fleet management. Here we go. Oops, did the wrong thing there. Missiles. We want quantum missiles. Looks like that's what we already have here. Yes. What about the shields? We got higher rank shields here. Neutronium armor. And we should have some better afterburners here. Oops. Still a +9 power, that's pretty good. Got the max size reactor already. We can upgrade our impulse thrusters a little bit, nice. Don't have enough power to upgrade our impulse, our subspace sensors, but that's okay, these are little guys. Save that. This is the same thing, but with only missiles. It's the regenerative hull. We could actually save some money on the reactor, maybe. Yeah, these guys are cheapy guys. Surprised we still have this plasma cannon in our arsenal here. This one was auto upgraded. That's an automatic one because we don't have any frigates, I guess. What does this do again? It gives us hull points, so it's good for stuff that bypasses shields. So we'll keep that even though it's not the biggest, craziest thing. Hyperspace thrusters. Oh, we need power. And then we can get more sensors. Ships have durability upgrades available here that we haven't taken advantage of. Drive upgrades are pretty key, actually. We don't have like a higher tier of computer available, do we? Advanced combat computer, pick it. No. We got new weapons technology in a while. I wonder if we're like maxed out. Probably need better afterburners. This guy actually doesn't need a level 5 generator. That's interesting. I guess he's got the regenerative hull tissue instead of like an afterburner or something. Okay, I think that's it for our destroyers here. Cruisers. Oh, we can get better strike craft. That's huge. I think it's huge anyway. Black artillery. Darn it. I gotta cancel some of our ships from the queue so I can upgrade most of these things, because I don't want to be building old ships that are already obsolete as soon as they come off the line. Okay, we're gonna continue. Let's just cancel everything here. I don't think we're building anywhere else, probably. I wonder how high these technology tiers for weapons and stuff go. I guess I forgot to upgrade one of the armor slots on this or something. Oh, this is a brawler. No wonder it's got this, the crazy shields and everything. Okay. Wish there was an easy way to do this. Just click. I mean, I could click auto upgrade, but I don't think it's going to give me quite the right results. I don't know, maybe it would. I haven't done this in a while, so we got a bunch of stuff to upgrade, so try not to do this too often. Oh, this guy's using too much power. Okay, sensors don't use much power, unfortunately. We could switch one of the shields to another home. I kind of don't want to do that. Anything that uses less power, I think all these things use power. Oh, we could also put a reactor booster. Seems kind of silly because we don't have anything that needs boosting, but... I guess we'll just leave that blank then. Nope, doesn't do it. Reactor booster it is. And then we'll upgrade the sensors since we have the power now. That's it for cruisers. What about battleships? Battleships are a little bit newer. They still need some upgrades. These amoeba flagella things do a ton of damage. They have the same, almost the same engagement range as the fighters, so I think we're going to keep them. I'm just checking to see how they stack up in the age of our latest technology here. Okay. I think it has an enormous amount of power. I wonder if I could actually reduce it. Nope, not quite. Just the fighters and stuff don't use much power. Well, you know what? This is a brawler, actually. Instead of the Strikecraft, I'm going to give him the Flagella, because it does more damage. Although it's only 70% accuracy, but this, it does, like, 50% more than this, so... yeah. Hit points 12, shields 25, evasion 80%. Hull points 20, evasion 50%. Actually, the advanced Strikecraft are a lot better for providing a screen to make us take less damage, so we'll use it for that. So I don't know if the point defense is going to be used on enemy ships, that might not matter. Boom. I don't have that many battleships designs. And then I don't build the defense platforms that much, so we'll worry about them later. Probably should start building some, but right now we're worried about building battleships. I'm in combat with this right now, that's fine. I don't want to try to invade that planet because we got all these big fleets to worry about down here. I think what I might do is go after Cardorth. If we could actually hold that permanently, that would be huge. We do need... I'm gonna get Hecum first because we might be able to claim that if we end up suing for peace. We'll see. If we decide to sue for peace, we'll make our claims before we sue.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, we could have these guys researching the system, so we'll have them keep working. These guys bombard. We're waiting here. Maybe we might get a surrender from these guys.
Spaceport under attack.
Where's this now? Oh, the one that we just left. That's fine.
Spaceport lost.
A little concerned about this fleet size here. I think we should start making troops over at Gamma Valorum. Let's make some like destroyers and corvettes, frigates. Think about making a shipyard here as well. Since we don't have anything building here right now. We got slots free. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we might also want like gun battery or hangar bay or something. Let's see. Doesn't seem to say how much damage these things actually do. It's okay.
Hostile station engaged.
That's a quick one. We just took over this. And now we're going to go to Cardorth. Okay, let's watch this battle. This could be a big one. I think we're doing quite well here.
Research complete.
Taking some losses from this fleet here. Looks like it's mostly shield power. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We did lose a bunch of destroyers. Yes, as usual, we lost a bunch of little guys. We did lose a couple cruisers here, unfortunately. We actually lost way more than they did, but they retreated because they were outnumbered, so... We got our research done, so there's that. What's this? I think that's the one in the current sector here. Yeah, we're fine. These guys are gone. What was a science research technology? Here we go. Thought we just finished the technology. Did I hallucinate that? What was the pop-up that gave me a minute ago? We could actually retreat to Nendi and get our ships repaired. It occurs to me. I think that's probably a better idea than hanging out at Dongal. We'll see. If another big fleet comes in... I edit this orders queue and remove the other order? I don't know. Okay, we unlocked Clone Army. What's next? Fleet command limit plus 10 is pretty good. Paradise Dome. Leader enhancement selected lineages. That sounds cool, and it's pretty low level quick technology, so let's get that. Although the fleet command limit was also very good. I'm gonna move these cruisers in with one of the larger fleets here. We could have fresh ships and damaged ships rotate, but we have so many ships that I don't know if that makes sense.
Hostile station engaged.
Oh, that's Cardorth, okay.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, we don't have another enemy fleet coming here, so we can take this back and get the research that we passed up. So I'm going to take that and then go to Semesta, I think. Hostile intel. And this place just got a shipyard. Just start cranking out some frigates here.
Station engaged. Spaceport under attack.
That's a big hostile fleet, holy crap. Oh, we're actually cut off. 119, yeah, we have to flee from them back through our territory here to Delcor. They're gonna probably take back some of these things, Hecom and so forth. Unfortunately, the thing is there's no way for us to get back to Polkor, so we're probably gonna lose Polkor if we don't sue for peace. Yeah, we're gonna have like one battleship here. It's not gonna be enough.
Spaceport lost.
Yeah, we got this timed project. Can I get these guys over there somehow? Can't technically get there, but it's gonna take forever. But if I don't, we might lose a whole bunch of territory. But they're gonna... No, I don't think this makes sense. I think we're better off going the way that we're meant to go here. I lost track of where that was. Gamma Valorum. I'm gonna have them join up with this fleet at Semesta. This looks like a big factory station. We should try to take this. Jahet.
Hostile station engaged.
I'm gonna take this just to give these guys something to do if they start coming this way. No, unfortunately they're going the other way. That's bad. Okay. I mean, that does mean we could... That does open it up for us to go to Medgar. That's probably the play here. If we can start doing damage in their backfield and draw them away, that would be good. Move back here past Volcor. I didn't realize this has a natural wormhole. Figure out how to space lunch. Doing okay. We are advancing on one front and retreating on another front, so business as usual. Hold on 1 second.
Spaceport under attack.
We're destroying Semesta here. Can't win them all. Let's fight another day. Yeah. We could win them all if my troops were all in the right places, but they have too big a territory to defend. Is the problem. I'm hoping this guy won't backtrack because I want to get to the starbase that he came from. This Juvenile Alliance fleet here. I think we'd have time to build all these ships, but we'll key them up just in case. I forget about it later. This damn planet will not die. 812 still. After days of bombardment. Where's this research and Semesta? Okay. Did not expect that. One guy's still researching here. We might have to come back and defend him. Let's go and take this outpost. And then intercept this fleet here. Oh no. I don't want to go this way anymore. I changed my mind. Back the other way.
Hostile station
Oh shit.
engaged.
We're engaged. The only thing to do now is retreat. And figure out where the emergency retreat button is on this interface. Uh, 6 days until emergency FTL is ready. Brutal. I don't know if we're gonna last that long. I mean, it's a good test of our fleet's capability, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna jump here to preserve our fleet in the long run anyway. Super unfortunate. We got 6 ships damaged by the emergency FTL, and we lost. Oh man, that's massive casualties. At least we kept all our battleships. We managed to preserve the 9 battleships and more than half of our cruisers and a couple corvettes, a couple destroyers. It's not bad, considering that they outnumbered us like 2-1 in terms of firepower. Yeah, so we'll get debris there. We're not going to go try to analyze that, obviously.
Hostile station engaged.
I think that's this guy here. Need to get rid of this. Oh, they're in combat, that's why. The interface changes when they're in combat for commanding the troops. It's a little confusing. This is 2 corvettes and a frigate. Need to join up with this group. Oh, this thing's not building any. The shipyard's not building anything. This is already building stuff. That was the system we just analyzed. That's already being researched. What size is this fleet? 747, that's nothing. Like my Corvette fleet could take that on. But I'm going to send some cruisers just for good measure. And then we're going to have the rest of the fleet double back to Dangal. What was the one that we just sent? It was these guys. Another big fleet down there. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, and I really wish I had the wormhole technology. At one point in time I had the option to research it and I passed it up and I really regret it now. Let me see if there's a science ship around here. I don't think there is one that's really close by. Explore natural wormhole, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we do have the technology after all. I guess I'll just have these couple of ships meet these guys over there. Dangal.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I don't know what that was. It was like 3 corvettes and nothing else. Free technology for us, I guess. Did we have another science ship here a minute ago? Where's the other one? There it is. That's fine for this. I'm gonna have them go take a couple outposts over here. And they're gonna head to Jahet.
Hostile station engaged.
When they made peace with each other, we destroyed a hostile space station. Destroyed our destroying? In the process of destroying.
Spaceport under attack.
Yeah, thought that might happen. They're going after Cardorth, taking that back. That's good. This is the reason that I took Cardorth in the first place, was to give them something to do over there. Okay, so I think we're going to take this, and then waiting for our fleet to consolidate at Dangal here, where we take on these guys. Looks like they're about to get there.
Spaceport lost.
I'm going to start taking this stuff. There's not much I can do about it, probably. The closest thing I have is this thing over Armakis. It's going to take like a year and so on to get there. Had to research over Zoof. Has died. We got here. This is an opportunity to see if we can get more void technology. Anomaly discovery chance. EX upkeep fund. We're not doing any exploration anymore, so that doesn't matter. Satellite speed plus 5%. This is for the science ship. Ship hyperlane detection range plus 2. Time spent missing in action minus 10%. Not terrible. Mining station output plus 10%. Build cost minus 25. Leader experience gain plus 10%. That's pretty good. And then we also have these guys. Doesn't show what their current assignment is. Lifespan plus 20 years. That's it. Research speed biology plus 15%, plus 25% chance for biology research options. I don't know if I actually want biology research options. I think I want more like space combat stuff. I think I'm gonna do this guy. Yeah, sure. Let me check my calendar real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. We're good for a bit. Combine some of these little dinky mini fleets here. Put that underneath. That was weird. What was wrong with the windowing? Oh, okay. I must have dragged it over there by accident. Battleships are on their own, so they'll be joining this fleet here. Or not. They're in transit. Okay. Gotta wait for them to get caught up with each other. Sacred Juvan Alliance is now a rival to us again. Okay. We'll take it. That's good for our influence.
Construction complete.
Wonder if we should be building ships at Vermilion. There's no shipyards there. I think I don't want to bring ships all the way over from the complete other side of the Empire. Those guys are at the wormhole, and they should stay there. What did we just finish constructing here at Polkor? There's another shipyard. Okay. We don't have enough yet that this is worth trying to defend. The defense platforms, I think, have a separate build queue, so maybe we can start building some of those. Let's see. Fleet management, so we are going to go and upgrade those after all. Platforms need a lot less power than the ships. And they also have fewer weapons. I don't think we're going to need these reactor boosters. Yeah, the range. Oxfire control would be good for this, actually. Shield hardening's not quite as good, I think. What's the accuracy on these things? 75%. Plus 5. Let's do 2 Oxfire controls. There we go. This is an artillery shooter thing. Could tone down the sensors on some of them to save like construction time, but I feel like it's not worth it for me, you know, as a player to sit there and be like, well, okay, which one's got the sensors on it again? Let me include one of those in the fleet and make sure that it doesn't die. I guess I could just always include it on artillery ships, maybe. But if I'm just like building stuff at random, you know, I want to have a good mix and make sure everything has the latest tech. Kind of my MO usually. Okay, defense platforms are all upgraded. I wanna... how do I create a new one? New design. Defense platform. We have torpedo stations now. That wasn't an option before. We also have... we don't have X-sized weapon slots yet, unfortunately. Seems like. What's the range on these things? 45 to 120. 100% shield penetration, 50% armor damage. The weapon deals an additional multiplicative damage based on the 100% of the target ship's size. Okay, so this is for killing big enemy ships. These both are meant for killing big enemy ships. I feel like that's really good. What's the difference between these two? This penetrates shields completely and damages armor. This does less damage to shields. I think we just want the Devastator torpedoes, honestly. Why bother going after their armor when we can... Devastator torpedoes also do more damage. Oh, these are more accurate though. Okay, we'll do a mix then. Let's see. We need a 5 in power. I don't know if the Hawk's fire control even helps with these things. Yes, it probably does. We'll call this the Torpedo Glurk. What's that? No. Ship design does not have enough power. Okay. Easily solved. Alright, let's do one more. I don't think we have kinetic artillery on anything yet. Shield damage. Shield damage and hull damage. This is tons of damage, but it's only to shields. I feel like that could be good though if we're softening them up for a fleet that's coming in. Shield artillery. There we go. I guess Aurora means defense platform in the Rexaran language. The Pokor has finished construction. Okay, so anyway, we were gonna there we go. Got a bunch of defense platform construction queued. I think that goes in parallel with the battleships, if I'm not mistaken, hopefully. Yeah, it goes from the starbase queue, so that's good. We might have enough time to build some stuff before this thing gets here. It's probably going to go for Delcor, though, I suspect.
Hostile station engaged.
Yeah, we're going after this guy. And then we're going to double back. So I wanted to cover this guy while he was doing his research. That's why we have this other fleet out here. Okay, let's put these guys back together. As many as we can fit, I guess. Alright, let's go crush this fleet here. This guy has no orders and no leader currently. Take him from another ship that's not doing anything. Another science ship, that is. Our head of research needs a job. Time project there. We don't have the opportunity to do that. We actually lost quite a few ships here. We're under our naval capacity now. Partly because one of our fleets went missing in action. Oh no! Leave my science ship alone. What's going on here now?
Evading hostile fleet.
That's fine, you can go there, whatever. Hopefully this guy will stall them long enough that my other fleet will get back. We're going to end up coming in behind them.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It's going to be kind of interesting. I wonder how that's going to impact their tactics, their battle tactics here. Flanking maneuver! It's curtains for you. Yeah, that took a big chunk out of them quick. Look at that. They're not set up for that kind of attack. Like we're losing some little guys here, though.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, nice. We lost a couple guys, but we took control of the system there. We got some more technology. And, most importantly, we have a route now to Jehedma. One fleet got almost completely wiped out. It's down to one destroyer. Or was that... we might have added that in at the last minute, actually. Can't transfer these guys because they're in transit still, I think. These are little guys that might be able to catch up. Destroyers. Destroyer and a cruiser.
Research complete.
How are we doing on this stubborn planet here? 759, they still outnumber us. Well... yeah, that's our combat fleet, that's not a boarding fleet, landing fleet. We've got the leader enhancement, Tomb World habitability plus 20%. That's interesting. Max occupation garrisons plus 2. Increase habitability because we got a colony ship that's just like floating around doing nothing that needs a place to go. I don't know if Tomb Worlds are going to be good for that particular species, but we'll see. Well, let's actually rendezvous up here rather than having that one ship fly ahead of everybody.
Hostile fleet detected.
We got another giant fleet over here. Wow. Okay. Can't underestimate the Juvan alliance.
Fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected.
Oh dear God.
Hostile station engaged.
I think the next time we do this, we gotta go after Jehedma because they're putting up way more of a fight than the other guys. Jehet is where we were going. We gotta take some of these stations away from Juvan, or Jehedma, though. See how they're feeling about the war so far. We're not that close to getting our war goals, that's concerning. Got a lot of influence, we could claim some territory here. Let's try to make some claims. We already claimed these 3 systems, which we still don't control because of the stupid planets, the colonies. Hold on. If we sued for peace now, we'd actually lose these two systems, which isn't great. We wouldn't gain much here because of the damn colony getting in our way. We have to make some progress on the ground. We need more troops, I think. Can we recruit from Meltane or Trinitar, maybe? See if there's an option to make... we can make clone armies now. We also have gene warriors. Oh, the gene warriors take way longer to make, though. It's interesting, each species has different damage stats. I never paid attention to that before. Some species make better soldiers than others. thought the Kelzab would be better. So Pelex Credonians are actually the best. So we're gonna make a Pelex Credonian clone army, I think. It actually costs less to make than a regular army. Just want to compare them here. 2.47, 4.95, 2.47, 4.95, collateral damage 100%. Collateral damage 125%, I'm fine with it. Oops. Back of the clones. Okay, let's get to it. Here. Guess we can only clone people that are actually on this planet. So it's still going to be the above here. I don't even know what those guys look like. We can send Jahetma clones against them. I don't like that idea, but the Pelex Credonians are better. Who knows, maybe they're from Jahetma too. We took this outpost for Jet. Nope, sent that guy to the wrong base. Righteous. Army here is pretty weak, unfortunately. These are experienced.
Spaceport under attack.
Yeah, they're going after Hikem, that's not the worst. Can we don't have a fleet here anymore, so we can't go take back the stuff that they took. We could send a couple of faster ships. There's no shipyard at Vermilion, darn. We'll build a shipyard at Vermilion. That's the next closest. Delcor. We don't have a ship at Delcor, shipyard at Delcor either. That's just bad planning on my part. We should have fortified Delcor. Or Hoshfear, maybe.
Spaceport lost. Hostile station engaged. Construction complete.
We gotta send this man ship down here to follow up on this. This guy's in the middle of researching right now. Wasn't there another one here? He's done with his research. This guy... Oh good, it does support shift clicking. Like that. We're going to take some of these outlying outposts here. many things are in this army?
Research complete.
2 battleships and 2 cruisers, that's it. Okay. Sapient combat AI, that sounds cool. I guess we got that just from analyzing debris. Jump drive travel C. Disengagement opportunities +1 hyperjump charge time, -70%. That seems really good. Field harmonics is also really good. Defense grid supercomputer could be good. Backing on lands could be good, but I think we want this. Maybe no. In the middle of another research project, maybe? Yeah. That's okay. Okay, we got your hat. That means we can send this guy officially down here. Or not? There's no science at your hat. Okay, whatever. Can we make our way through here to the Juvan Alliance? Let's take all of the star bases over here on the Jahetma side first. That we can. Spread our fleets out a little bit to quickly capture a bunch of territory.
Hostile station engaged.
And these Juvan guys are relentless. I hate the fact that these 2 things don't connect at all. Like, I have to go way off around here somewhere in order to get to the other side of my empire. If I could just capture like this one corridor here, that would make the whole war so much easier. Like, if I had a stronghold like here, that would be the end of it. Where the heck did that come from? Was that one battleship that just showed up there? That's fine. We can kill it. Whatever it is. So we're gonna...
Hostile station engaged.
This wormhole connects to the Intham system. Oh, opportunity. Nice. Okay. We're gonna take all our guys through that wormhole. I'm assuming that's the thing we can do. Where is the wormhole? It is. So we're gonna send our whole fleet here to Intham. We should have been upgrading these guys. That's okay. Other half of our fleet's still around here. We're gonna lose a couple of ships up front because they don't know how to like stay with the formation.
Destroyed.
But we got these 2 big fleets, so it's fine. These are the screening destroyers. Done with them, done with them. Meant to keep from our expensive ships from getting damaged too much. Okay. 30 to there, that's good. I don't know why this one destroyer decided he didn't want to go. Alright, station's ours. This station, we could potentially take it. Does it do anything for us? It gives us opportunities to expand our claims in this area, but it would be very isolated. I think we're better off what's going on over here. These guys are coming in through the wormhole. Guess it takes them a minute to exit the wormhole. We can get their troops here, that would be cool. We have it really, and there's nothing here. I might be able to fight off that. Look, we have 49,000. This is 23,000. So we can actually fight off this little fleet coming towards Delcor here, if that is indeed where they're going. Let's build some defenses here, I think. This guy's cranking out cruisers as fast as he can. He's not doing too bad. Can't do anything about that. They're taking back their planet. We never invaded there.
Spaceport.
Already building a shipyard here. That's fine.
Spaceport lost.
What is this fleet doing? Can we get out of our home already? They're just not.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I guess I just had to give them an order. They didn't engage automatically. Until they left the wormhole.
Construction complete.
Some fighters flying back and forth here. Looks like we're taking care of them pretty well. Very good. Okay, if we can take this planet, that would be helpful. Now this is interesting because it enables our guys from the other side of the galaxy to help. This is a planet, right? Huh? System is fully occupied. Okay, it wasn't a planet. We can maybe see if we can claim this. Yeah, we claim that. That's ours. This enables us to strike into both Juvan and Jahetma territory, which is very interesting. We're gonna leave. I'm not trying to rename them, I just want to highlight them. There we go. Juvenback Armada is going to go here.
Spaceport under attack.
What do we got on the other side of the wormhole here? Do we have star bases? No, we don't. Might have some at Winkwort? No, that's all guns mostly. We got a couple. Start making some battleships over at Hydrobius here. And Abavast, maybe? No. Actually, never mind that. This is a naval logistics office, so I think that increases the ability of. That's like a bonus to the anchorages, and this has 6 anchorages, so I think it makes sense to leave it. This guy need a hand. You can make some later stuff and send it in to reinforce. see, where do I want these guys to go? Probably... I want them to go to Juvan Alliance territory for sure. I think we have them go to Edamar here. And then I'm going to have one more fleet, which is going to be... the mini armada. We can break this up, can we? The fleet. I have... That's interesting. So the newly formed Ippy Armada. Actually, that's a starbase. We probably... Let's attack that full force, but just get rid of it. Guys are still headed over here, right? Something like that. Just gotta make sure we don't leave this Intham point undefended. So I'll get deep into our territory then.
Hostile station engaged. Spaceport under attack.
They're doing with the troops over here. Got a bunch more troops ready from Trinitar and from Breek. Loans are quick to build. That's nice.
Debris analyzed.
Go to Hoshir, okay. We expected that. Building some little ships to supplement this fleet before this spaceport falls, because it will fall. Because these guys pulled back. Well, we have 50k here actually. We could defend Delcor, I think. Yeah, we'll get some defense platforms coming online. It'll be a tough fight if these guys come after us here.
Spaceport lost.
Especially if they group. 25,000 here, 11,000 here. We're still working on the next ships here. Almost done with our queue of defense platforms.
Spaceport under attack. Hostile station engaged. Spaceport lost.
Got a shipyard here finally. Yeah, we got... This is fully occupied, that's good. That's a colony, so we're not going to bother with that right now. What do we got these guys doing over here? Nothing right now. I got sidetracked by the other thing there. Oh, we can join up these two fleets. Hold on. Wait, what? No, I lied. Oh, these aren't... It looks like it's connected, doesn't it? Why is it not wanting to let me take that route? I don't know. Concentrating all their fleets here. Don't have enough people here to make a move. We're gonna have to abandon Delcor in a minute here. Unless these fleets decide to split up, which they might.
Research
Maybe?
complete.
Heritage sites. Food, capital buildings, edicts. I don't really care about any of these things, honestly. I guess let's get whatever the cheapest one is, which is gene crops. Heritage site. We'll build that. Okay. This open us up any place for us to send these guys. They're Yeon. They have a preference for Alpine worlds. I'd like to, if we can, make a colony at a strategic location. Though potentially habitable, uninhabited worlds on their side of the border here, unfortunately. Or anywhere in this. Yeon had a pretty awful space. They had a lot of empty outposts. They're also sending reinforcements from down here. Got a respectable sized fleet here, but not as big as this monster here. Destroying some troops here, that's good.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile station engaged. Spaceport under attack.
Something that can actually be faster. No, it's not possible. It's 966 days. This is 205 days. Yeah. We got a new community. The United Kelzan Empire. What is that? Can I send a... Looks like they don't want to establish an embassy, but we're gonna try. Maybe they won't be jerks like their the rest of their species. These guys don't really want to establish an embassy, looks like.
Spaceport lost.
Still waiting to see if this fleet moves. Doesn't look like it's moving. Alright, planet die. 688. We gotta be able to invade by now. Another troop ship on the way, there it is. They don't want an embassy, fine. An armada repaired, that's cool, I guess.
Hostile station engaged.
Crap, they grouped. I wonder if we should try to bail on Delcor. What's wrong with the pathing here? Maybe it's trying not to path me through large swaths of enemy territory. That's probably what it is. I say there's nobody defending this now, but they got an army right out on the other side of it here. Can't afford to wait any longer with our armies here. Need to free up these ships. I think we're actually gonna have those guys go this way. Let's practice some scorched earth here. Okay, we can let them have a couple of corvettes and cruisers. We'll keep building those up into the last minute. Just the corvettes. Oh, we've got a warp an FTL inhibitor here. That's huge. Probably would have been here already otherwise. I'm gonna retreat these guys back to Riok. So if one of these guys join up, we still won't beat them, but we'll have a fighting chance of doing some damage. We have like 400 influence. We gotta be a little careful how we spend it here. But, I mean, this would cut their empire in half. I think that's worth. This connects their two partners from interacting with each other. Oh, there's a research project here that we missed. A bunch of research projects that we missed, actually. The ability to just build space bridges between nearby parts of my empire.
Hostile station engaged.
I don't know which way is longer, around here or around there. I think this way is the way we have to go.
Research complete.
Do not have our shipyard here going? We do. Figured as much. Yeah, they're gonna send their fleet there. At the heritage site. Strike craft damage plus 10%. Yes, please. This guy should be able to leave the system here. We're a little space station.
Space
You did well
under attack.
for the time that you existed. Oh, these guys are gonna make it up there in time. How's our invasion doing? Looks like we're fine.
Fleet destroyed.
What fleet was that? Oh, they caught that one guy that was left there. I think.
Military station lost.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. Let's see if we didn't kill any of them, did we? No. With such luck.
Military station lost.
What, another one? It was just the one, wasn't it?
Spaceport lost.
Oh, these guys are going through. Yeah, okay. I mean, if we can take all their star bases coming in the opposite direction, that'll be worth it to lose those couple of outposts or whatever. I'm gonna send these couple guys here. It's 4 destroyers and 2 cruisers. They should be able to take that outpost. As long
Spaceport
as nothing comes out of Pesh. No troops up here anymore, so we're gonna send these guys down here and take back Eklum. If we can before these guys turn around. If it turns them around, that'll be something anyway. Hope we don't have to give up Vermilion, but I think we might. What are these guys here doing? Nothing. These guys lacking like warp drive technology or something? What's going on here? This is very odd. I got 120,000 fleet here, and I can't send them through. Maybe let's have them go back to upgrade. Ugh. Isn't this the fleet that came from Etham? Or no, that was these guys, I guess. I guess if we can't take any of this stuff, we might as well take, like, Eurus. I have a feeling that it's bugged.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, this is some kind of special weird system. It's not a normal star system. It must have something to do with it.
Planet secured.
I'll try to take this. Hopefully it's useful to us. Okay, we finally got a hold of Romachus here. Send these ships to bombard Dungal, but they're not going to do much on their own. killing that army thing, that's fine.
Debris analyzed.
Sorry, we're gonna lose Vermilion.
Spaceport under attack.
Should probably start producing more stuff at Marcab.
Research complete.
Unlocks feature jump drive travel. Initiate jump fleet action, which allows jump drive equipped fleets to near instantly jump to any system in range, ignoring hyperlanes entirely. That's fantastic. We're going to take that. That's a key technology, I think. Oh, there's 3 shipyards here. We should be cranking up battleships. Darn, these guys double back. We can at least take Gauzar back. Maybe. Maybe not. That's why it was open their borders to us. That's nice of them, I guess. Oh my god, that army on this planet is enormous. Look at this. We'll be bombarding that for like a year.
Hostile station engaged.
Where's our troop ship? This guy's doing it in neon space, that's wrong. Did we annex Neon? I guess we did, didn't we? I think we need to get serious about fighting on the right side of the board here and shift forces away from the Savix costs, Kelzon front.
Construction complete.
Okay, we took it. That's fine. This might be capturable Bengal here. These two fleets meet up at Amor Oveo. We can maybe start turning this. Not quite, unfortunately.
Hostile station engaged. Spaceport under attack.
They're doing as far as wearing down their resolve. So we make them, if we can make them a vassal, then we won't have to conquer back. No, we're not getting. We are exhausting them. Even though we're not beating them militarily directly, we are making them a vassal state. Working on it anyway.
Spaceport lost.
Yeah, we know. Okay. Have Palmina a big shipyard actually? They were. We downgraded that. Yeah, we got lots more troops coming out. Yeah, let's see what's on these corvettes. So if we can get some torpedoes through, that could be worth a rip. If we can hit some of their big ships with the Devastator torpedoes. I think that's not going to happen, though. Yeah, not really. Probably just want to make Crash destroyers because they're pretty evasive and they do direct hull armor damage. I think that's what we wanted. Guys are still grouping up. Oh, we need to crank out more troops here. We could probably take these guys, but they don't get reinforced.
Spaceport under attack.
Things fill up on defenses. Can maybe start working on like a hangar bay.
Spaceport under attack.
Where the heck did that guy come from? Let's move up down here and go take care of him. Yeah, we can't invade this, sadly.
Spaceport lost. Spaceport lost.
Let's trying to pick off their fleets individually and avoid their FTL inhibitors. We can catch up to these guys and pick them off. That'll be one less thing we have to worry about. Everybody arrives in the system here. I think we got some people that are still in transit here, maybe. Maybe not. They found the wrong system. Yeah, we should probably take out Pesh.
Hostile station engaged.
Not making much headway with this garrison. We might want to
Under attack.
fall back and worry about taking Eurus instead. Felt like we captured this critical bottleneck, but the critical bottleneck is this impassable terrain. Super unfortunate. These guys aren't getting away. Try to have them emergency jumps, best we can do.
Engaged.
We're gonna leave him nothing to take advantage of.
Hostile station engaged. Spaceport lost.
We try to run, but there's nowhere for these guys to go, really. I'm just gonna engage as soon as this guy get into range.
Hostile
I
fleet.
mean, if I have them run, at least we can try to have them. Solve for a little bit until their emergency hyperdrives are ready.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceborne life form encountered. Spaceport under attack.
Sneak past them.
Hostile
We'll
station
try.
engaged.
I don't think it's gonna work. They
Hostile
are left
fleet
faster than they are. Oh yeah, we're dead.
Hostile fleet detected.
That didn't last long. Oh well. Get them busy for a minute. What is the Yamex singularity system? Are they gonna jump through a wormhole? I don't know what that means. So they took Vermilion. I mean, they don't own it yet because it's a colony.
Construction complete.
There's that, at least. Choosing this area because there's a bunch of adjacent things that we can take advantage of here.
Hostile station engaged. Construction complete.
Oh, looks like we whipped out this fleet. Let's go after Pesh. I hope this fleet has enough firepower for the job. I think we will. Research project. I'm gonna move these guys back to Gamma Valorum. Let's Pokor. They're actually not going after Pokor. They pulled back from it.
Hostile station engaged.
Did we fight the other fleet that was over here, or did they go a different way? I think they went a different way. I'll send these couple guys down here. Just back capture some of this territory that we've already passed. I'm going to take Medgar.
Hostile station engaged.
This should stop them from sending these huge armies of reinforcements after us. We take Medgar and Cardoth, that'll help us out a lot. Fortunately, that's a colony. So it makes a lot of sense to build star bases on your colonies, huh? I should really wrap up the stream here. Realize how late it was. I don't want to terminate in the middle of the war, but this war is going to go on and on. Gonna go a little closer to our war goal. We're at 90% war exhaustion. We're at 45, so I think we're winning. They've got 76% war exhaustion due to ship losses. We killed a bunch of their fleets early on. The thing is, we went after the Jahetma Dominion, we didn't go after the Juvan Alliance, so I'm not even sure if we'll get control of the Juvan Alliance or just Jahetma. I think we're just getting Jahetma.
Hostile station engaged.
No, don't want to go there. That's the neutral zone. We're producing well at all of our major bases here. I think we're good. Listing post at Markham. Interesting. I don't know that we need a listing post. We should probably build something else here. Out in this area, anyway. Disruption field generator. That's interesting. The logistics office is probably better for us right now. I want to take this, but these guys are over here and they'll converge on me if I go that way.
Hostile
Destroy the troops.
Engaged. Debris analyzed. Hostile fleet engaged.
Got the jump drive travel. That's interesting. Opens up some options for us. These guys have come to Kalem, so we gotta back off here. Oh, we're actually making progress on this garrison. We're down to 544. I think we're just going to make them surrender from mortal bombardment. I don't want to spend any more resources trying to get through this sector. It's weird that some of our ships could get through there and others couldn't. Probably because they need upgrades. I don't know. I'm sure there's some device that enables that. Okay, we got all this stuff. Let's go to... Or I don't know if we're quite strong enough to go to Kordoth. Let's move over here at least. Actually, we can go after these troops. Cause some more attrition. They're doing the same thing we are. They're trickling in ships from individual stations. They're scattered all over the place.
Construction complete.
I forgot we got stuff that we can build on the side of the board also. 3 battleships here, it's not bad. This is pretty close to the wormhole. Command center. Ship fire rate on allied ships plus 10%. Probably don't need that right now. Fires anchorage. Nebula refinery. Interesting. I wonder if we can build one of those on the outpost that we're working on capturing now. Let's produce some small ships at Najaga.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We got a research option. I don't know if we can get any science ship there right now. This is a yellow radius around the research ship. Is that our jump drive? That must be the range of our jump drives now that we have a jump drive option. Maybe not. Most of these guys after Eurus.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, the science ship can travel through here. Interesting.
Spaceport under attack.
Is this the Nebula planet? Yes. Okay, cool. We could build something cool there. I'm also hoping we can leave now. Oh, thank goodness. Send these guys to Aranis, I think.
Hostile station engaged. Research complete.
Okay, now we're heading towards Cardorth. The fleet that was here just keeps disappearing.
Spaceport under
I guess they moved back to Cardorth or somewhere around there. Energy credits from jobs plus 5%. It's a really long research. Energy weapon fire rate, energy weapon damage, though. I think fire rate's better than damage, all else being equal, because of accuracy. Oh, why is my science ship heading? I don't want my science ship to head to a hostile space there. I'll research that first.
Hostile station engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Spaceport under attack.
Afford to bring all these guys together at this point. They're backfilling the territory here, so we're slowing them down.
Hostile station engaged.
Sineran Empire has insulted us. I don't even know who you are. What? Oh, this is like a pre-warp species. I forgot about these guys. Are we at war with them? Maybe we have to keep this ship in the system, maybe.
Spaceport under attack.
Have to build some defenses at OSEC too.
Spaceport lost.
But these guys can take this station.
Projects that we can build out in the void
What
of
is this now?
They may provide us with cutting-edge research facilities, access to superior resources, or even some unique forms of transportation. Building on such a scale requires a significant investment of time and resources, but the rewards are every bit as sizable. We can get underway by setting a construction ship to this task.
That's interesting. Option will be selected by default on 23940302. Okay. Mega engineering. Allows us to repair ruined mega structures, and we get a quantum catapult. Torsion lenses around the star ensure optimal throughput from the energy being captured to its release as a means of interstellar transportation. Megastructures are usually constructed in multiple stages, so it's good for interstellar transportation. Okay. Cruiser build costs. Sounds good. Don't know if we're actually winning this or not. I think we are.
Hostile station engaged.
Hope we are.
Debris analyzed.
About to lose this ship, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're winning, maybe. Oh, our fleet's warped out. Okay.
Construction complete.
I don't remember what I was building here, but it was probably a starbase, or a shipyard rather. It might have been... It was the Naval Logistics Office is what it was. Let's combine some of these tiny one-ship fleets here. Cruiser, right? There we go. Okay, we can split this into two fleets here for a total of about 120,000. We can crush these guys now. Finally.
Hostile station engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Evading hostile fleet.
Oh, whoops. Okay, we did actually take the station. Good.
Fleet Destroyed.
We lost a destroyer. Okay. I guess that was the vanguard of this fleet here.
Hostile station engaged. Spaceport under attack.
Are we supporting that good?
Hostile station engaged.
They split up their fleet too much, and they lost too many outposts. We're taking them out now.
Spaceport lost.
Put them on the ropes.
Hostile station engaged. Construction complete.
What is this? Incoming Evandarian Ancients. Sorry, how delightful. We hadn't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. Where is this? Oh, this is the missing empire. We're delighted to meet you. Care little for our diplomatic maneuvering. They're being friendly, might as well be friendly back.
Hostile station.
I think we probably... Their attitude is patronizing. They may deign to bestow us gifts of technology, resources, or ships on us. They have an overwhelming technological advantage. That's concerning. We shouldn't declare rivalry. If they want to bestow gifts on us, that's great.
Spaceport under attack.
Let's take all of our stuff back here.
Spaceport lost. Hostile station engaged.
Oh, this is unclaimed territory. No wonder there's no fighting or anything here. These guys probably aren't strong enough to take on that Citadel thing. Send them here. We'll send them there. I'll make sure my ships are actually doing something because we have so many ships. Oh, these are cruisers, okay.
Hostile station engaged.
Let's put these guys up and get this done a little quicker.
Hostile fleet engaged. Fleet destroyed.
Oh, we lost one of those like little one-ship fleets, I think.
Hostile station engaged.
Burn, Juvan!
Spaceport under
Burn! Yeah, we got our spaceport back.
Station engaged.
Pirates sighted. Chiminal system. $139. Fortunately, we have a fleet stationed in the vicinity for just such an occasion.
Spaceport lost.
What spaceport did we lose? Oh, we got fleets coming down from below here. Okay. You guys ready to give up yet? Not even nearly. Stubborn bastards. These guys don't really need to be up there. We're going to send them down to Dungal. To intercept this business here. Also, what is this here? This offends me. Cast Armada Pirate Fleet. Okay. Oh, they got nothing. They can send a single ship to wipe out their whole little thing here.
Spaceport under attack. Hostile station engaged.
See if we can destroy the troop ship.
Station engaged.
They don't seem inclined to run away, so that's good. Do they have any like real troops left? I think we gotta send these guys back into their territory probably, or start bombarding. Let's take this place, I think.
Hostile station engaged.
Get rid of this station just so they can't send guys back at us.
Spaceport under attack.
Pirate station raided. Alright. Took care of that. Which pirate station was that? End of Haspel's sovereign territory has been destroyed by its enemies. How this affect the political climate? How this will affect the political climate of the galaxy remains to be seen. Okay. So where Haspel was it over here? You lost a mining station? What?
Hostile station engaged. Research complete.
I'll send these cruiser to go deal with whatever this is. Actually, I got guys over here at Marquette. Let's just send them instead. Should be able to take these guys with the troops that we have down here, even though it's not much.
Hostile station engaged.
Engineering research available. Robot assembly complex, sure. We don't have that one already. We have a lot of places that have robots. Could start to bombard this, but we're probably better served to go after these places.
Hostile station engaged. Spaceport under attack.
These guys should be bombarding. Planet, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Did we fight that other fleet? Let's see if these destroyers can take this station. We only got 3,000, but we might lose that fleet, or might have to go to FTL or whatever. Another big fleet coming up from down here.
Hostile station engaged.
2,000.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile station engaged.
Kind of empire are you running? Well, we started out pretty peaceful, making friends with everybody, and then once we started to we had one particular aggressive race that was a neighbor that made enemies of us. We conquered half of their territory along with some of our allies, and now we've kind of gone the aggressive route. We're slowly absorbing through a combination of peaceful and violent means the other empires in our neighborhood. So this is us right now. We're the purple territory here. This guy is a vassal of the nation of Kebab. This guy is I think a tributary, the Yeon hegemony. I think, yeah, Savix Cast is now a vassal also. That's the red guys here. These are the guys that picked on us at the beginning of the game, or tried to. And then we stole their research center and outpaced them in technology and then clobbered them, but they're still enemies. There's civics, government, and ethics, hold on. And then, I haven't paid too much attention to that stuff since we started, but I've got xenophile, militarist, and materialist, and yeah, those are the traits that we have. Civics, government, and ethics, and then got a lot of, I guess, military factions and xenophile, all that kind of stuff. A couple spiritualists. Oh, this is the individual factions. And then the only policies that we have are like research subsidies and some things like that. Could be probably spending more on this actually. Yeah, so we're military xenophiles. Go figure that one out.
Station engaged.
We really love aliens. We insist. Okay. First playthrough. Welcome to the organic purging family, brother. Thanks. I guess we found a new place to build a mining station. We kind of built them all already. I need like an automated patrol system for my smaller fleets that's just like, go find an undefended enemy outpost and murder it.
Hostile station engaged.
We got another big fleet coming up from here. We got some concerns here. I'm starting to wear these guys down. These two guys are allies, the Sacred Juvan and Jehetma. 2394. I don't remember what year the game goes to. Is it 2500? I'm a little afraid of these guys. This one empire, the Vandarian Ancients, just appeared out of nowhere, and they've got an overwhelming technological advantage. But they seem to be friendly right now, so that's good, I guess. But I think they're like the big bad kind of thing. I think that's their deal. That gives me so much bullshit and nice, unless change Stellaris should end at the year 2500. Yeah, okay. So we're getting there. I don't know what our... Somewhere there's like victory conditions, isn't there? So the situation log. We're third right now. So we're behind the Frubrau remnant, whatever the heck that is. And then the Ancients are a little bit ahead of us. We're catching up though. Not doing too bad. I think once we take over... Because we're fighting for subjugation of Jehetma right now. I think once we take over Jehetma, we might be in the lead. And then Juvan Alliance is our next victim. I don't need these guys going over there. I already got a fleet going over there. I need them down here defending against that monstrosity over here. These are all captured territories, so I don't have to worry too much about losing them. I think if we put all these little fleets scattered around here together, we might have enough to repel these guys. No, probably not. Which probably means I need to start bringing these guys up from the other way. It looks like we got some allies, some neutral guys over here that are also giving our Empire trouble. There we go. Or giving our enemies trouble. So that's good. Any research we missed over here? Doesn't look like it. Got some research over here. We can go for that. I don't think there's anything in our way. Yeah, we're fine. I don't know if we'll get there, but we'll see. We can go after. We're going after that already. What do we do with this big fleet here? They should go after these guys. 124. Not quite big enough, but if we chill for a bit and then meet up with those guys, we should be able to manage it. No. Maybe not.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, we'll let them take that. That's fine. Is it the same planet, or is it complaining about different? That's the pirate. Just want a bit of some Stellaris. Yeah, it's a great game. I like the soundtrack. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite things about the game. So, it is pretty, though. Class Shot Armada has destroyed a pirate station, the Mestro system, and recovered its strong room module. Yeah, okay. Important thing is we blew up a bunch of pirates. They had it coming. Oh, wait. Oh, we're watching a different battle now, actually. This is the station. I think for almost 5 years I've been addicted. Nice. Yeah, I just started, obviously, a couple months ago. I've been playing on and off like a couple times a week, or once a week sometimes. You know, gotta mix it up with other games. We could bombard this, but I think we're better off meeting back up with these guys to fight off the big bad fleet there. We can send these guys down there too, just to make sure that we win.
Hostile station
I
engaged.
think these guys are done with their chores, so they can also come down here. We're still en route to that. Okay. Wait, is that a Eon system? Do I even need to go there? Yeah, that's Eon. I don't even need to be there. I need to go to this guy here, and that guy there. I think those are Jeheba. Oh no, that's unclaimed. Weird. Okay. Gotta send somebody to claim this. Hold on. Do we have a construction thing anywhere within like 100 light years? If that's even a measurement, I don't know. Yeah, close enough. Stellaris is too complicated. I don't know, I kind of like the complexity. It's not too bad. Well, it's got a lot of stuff going on. We arrived with a plethora of content available. When I started, there were maybe 2 or 3 DLCs. Yeah, I haven't got any of the DLCs yet. This is just the base game, because I only just got it. I figured if I liked it, I'd get some DLCs later, after I played through it once or twice. We just got Toxoids not long ago. Nice. On console. We got Astroplanes of the Dark Origins DLC. Cool. I heard I saw there was one that was like Become the Threat, where all of the galaxy like turns against you because you're the big bad. That seems kind of cool. This is also an unclaimed system, so I don't need to have troops here right now. I need them down here at Dungal, which I'll probably have to relocate these guys back a little bit further. Bring them up to Nendi, I guess. I don't think all these guys are going to get there in time. Might actually have to defend Gamma Valorum. Let's see. Expand experience 10 only. I recommend if you enjoy this, it is pricey to invest in. That's the Nemesis DLC, one of the best. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Fleet destroyed.
I don't know what fleet that was that just got destroyed. I guess there was a fleet there? Oh well. Must have been like one ship that I like forgot about. Maybe he was coming from down there or something, I don't know.
Spaceport under attack.
Eon, you're my vassal. You can't assault me. What do you mean disloyal? What's this nonsense? We got a diplomat not doing anything, which is my bad. So we'll send him to go improve relations with Eon since they hate us, which makes sense since we destroyed like 80% of their empire. Nemesis allows the player to go full evil mode. It was especially exciting since the biggest update for evil playstyles was Armageddon with Colossus weapons. Oh goodness.
Spaceport lost.
Okay, this one can come over here. Yeah, oh, we lost Izar. That's fine. It's gonna take us a minute to get our guys over there, but when we do, we're gonna wallop them. It's easier to start with machine AI intelligence, set the difficulty lower to try things out. Machines don't rely on happiness, consumer goods, or food. Massive boost to learning other mechanics when some are disabled for your benefit. Yeah, I tried on like a medium difficulty, I think, where the AI starts out really easy and then they get hard later on. So they're starting to get a little bit harder. I don't know if they're really kicked into gear yet. I feel like they're somewhere in between, maybe. I don't know which way I want these guys to go. Let's have them go up here. Oh no, we want them as Gamma Valorum, right? Yeah. Building more ships at other places in the area. We gotta hold this big army, this big fleet until reinforcements arrive, which is gonna be a while. Should kick in more with the approaching endgame crisis event, depends on the type of AI. Yeah, I have a feeling we're about to get to the endgame crisis pretty soon. Like, maybe when we get to 2400 or so. Because these guys have just shown up in the galaxy and made their presence known. They said they might give us gifts though, they haven't given us any gifts yet, so I feel like I've been scammed. Hold on one second. Alright, I gotta sign off, guys. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to follow. Watch me on Twitch or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Have a good afternoon, and thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. And I'll see you later. Take care, folks.